Joining us now on set to discuss her strategy for these names is Jessica Inskip, the Director of Investor Research at stockbrokers.com. Jessica, a huge week for all these names. Let's start with Apple, just because I'm from D.C., and that move with the president this week was so interesting. What do you think Apple was able to gain here?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think overall with these names, I'm seeing that the rally is really narrowing towards technology. And actually, these names have three things in common. One is artificial intelligence. Two is the trading cycle is all very bullish, and they all surpassed a very key area of resistance, which is fantastic from a price perspective. And the third is actually potential partnerships. So Apple's is rumored with Perplexity, which is really outside of Tim Cook's and Apple's normal strategy. They like to have things in-house, but they are becoming behind in AI. And I do argue the tariffs was great. That is a very more certainty. The market does not like uncertainty. If we can get clarity within tariffs, we can plan accordingly. That would be good. But I'm thinking about iPhone cycles, even though I see this pull forward in demand. My concern is what is the next catalyst? And then I believe that the best thing for them is this acquisition, or this partnership rather, with Perplexity. That would be very good for Apple.
Yeah, it seems like the market's giving them a lot of credit, or giving Cook a lot of credit for playing this perfectly with the president this week.
I agree. He's playing nice, and that's what we need to see.
Play this next deal perfectly, too.
Okay, so let's talk about Vistra, because the AI infrastructure play has been a big one for the past, call it, 1 or 2 years. Where does it go from here?
Yeah, so they did miss on earnings, but they also gave us reaffirming of forward cash flow. They also did of EBITDA, which is fantastic. And they also have a pipeline or a deal within Texas. And if that goes through, we're going to see more data center demand. So that is good. It's all within the AI narrative. And again, I think that's the theme, because the market is getting rather narrow, and AI will hold up. And this is a beneficiary of that.
Disaggregated, share everything architecture.
You said it on
I did.
TV.
I didn't even stumble.
Amazing.
This is what we need to spend time on and talk about. So this is a rumor with NVIDIA, but NVIDIA is software. They sell their chips. They sell software, and they sell networking. They do have a moat because of these layers, but this disaggregated share everything, which is from a company called Vast AI, will actually widen that moat, if you will. So what that simply means, when you purchase a GPU, you also have to purchase compute together, but you may not use both of them. So it's actually thought of a great analogy with this. It's like using your data center, but you have your own house. We're building condos with data centers now. So now we can share. So if you're buying these GPUs, you can get more bang for your buck, because you do not need to utilize or buy additional compute. So that is another layer that could just really intertwine and send NVIDIA higher, as if they didn't need another catalyst, being this mega cap that it is.
But NVIDIA's up so much already, right? I mean, is there that much running room left, even with these innovations that you're talking about?
I absolutely believe so. It's one, we saw what happened with fiscal policy. We got clarity with that. That was an influx of cash instantly into the hyperscalers, and we see that they're spending it. And that also happened with the bill. There's some tax implications. That's also an influx of cash. They're spending it on NVIDIA, and NVIDIA now is creating this ecosystem where it's not only are you buying my GPUs, you're buying the software. You need this to make the model. You need this to train the model. You need this to service the model. And if this expansion happens with Vast AI, this will absolutely be huge for them, because now it's another layer that you are required to have, including even reoccurring services licenses.
All right.
That's big.